Hello? Do you feel stomped down on? Does it sometimes feel like your entire life is a lie and you've been running from the truth for years? Well, do I have an answer for you? Get ready to experience complete liberation from your physical body. That's right. Complete physical liberation from your body. Liberation, rejuvenation, and freedom from all bad feelings. If you're tired, lie down a little while. Go to sleep. Everything will be better in the morning. Let's take an inventory of your life. Tomorrow, wake up early. As you sit in the morning, visualize your success for the day. What does that look like to you? When I visualize my success, I take life by the reins. I stomp it down, and I grab at it. And I find myself disassembling the mechanisms of modern-day ennui. Postmodernism will tear us apart, and it's up to you to keep it together. Someday you will escape, but be careful and stay vigilant, or else, if you close your eyes, you might be scratched on the head by brain-eating zombies. Yes, brain-eating zombies. I wasn't careful. I think it's just a scratch, but it's just a scratch. It's just a scratch. Watch out. Today we endeavor what we do best, building walls around our problems, and so we creep toward our problems. This gas station has been my target for a week, and if I can take it, hold it, and cling on to it with the fierce teeth of a canine, then that'll solve a whole host of problems. In the last video, we learned to drive a car with 2 wheels. Which wheels is it missing? The front ones, of course. Don't question it, okay? This is how the game works. I am now going to... It seems that a 3rd wheel is broken. Of course, I didn't expect that. In this case, I still do have 1 extra car. And in the last video, I strategically placed a few zombies I picked out of the crowd to kill. We have an axe now, and we're far more threatening. Deadly. Here's another I'd like. He has my father's vest. I won't hit him with this. The vest is practically destroyed. Hardly even worth it. I've got a lot of things to do today. I need my car back immediately. And I need to do a lot of this, and this, and this, and this. 1 if by door, 2 if by window. I'm a fast learner, and I stand a fighting chance. I guzzle gas. I'm an axe man. I thirst for righteousness. I call this reverse tailgating, and I call this running over zombies with my car. You can just jimmy this into place. I dare say, we're getting somewhere, but there's still even more to be done. I've been improving. I'm getting better by the second. Holy cow. And yet still, what I want is something simpler. A key. A car. We can break in. No key. We'll need to hotwire. A bowl. A pot. And some instant pop. These, and a few other items, will be enough. Another level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Jesus. That's a lot of stuff. Let me just switch my pants. And that gives us access to new cars, even if by force. And no key. We'll need hot wiring. That's a few now without a key. Beef jerky. And that does it for me. I've got to pack it up till tomorrow, but I'm home again. And at the crack of dawn, it's time to head back out. But now, the time has come. Here we are. This has a key. Add some gas, and we're rolling. There we are. That's almost all of what I need. Now with only a bit more fighting, a bit more work. But we learn, and we learn. And learn, we infiltrate, we improve, we're resourceful, we become masters of the world around us. Nice. I needed this, all of this. I got one in good condition. The police deputy jacket. It's always good in memory of Rick Grimes. And a bulletproof vest, just what we needed. So many, till at long last, the breakthrough. Here's the final rush. Looks like a lot of people ran for the police station in this. So let them come. I needed the practice. So many guns. Double holsters, anything you could need, a dumbbell, some scissors, and all kinds of other crap. The armory is loaded, and I think I'm set. That's more than I could ever want, more than I could need. We'll need more ammunition at some point, but I'd say that's pretty good for now. We've got it all, and the greatest gift of all, here if we make it, in back of this bookstore, there are books, and herein we find, no, okay, no. Exactly what I needed, and I'll take that. Read this quickly, in the middle of a snowstorm. This brings us 1 step closer. Electricity means hot wiring means cars means safety. Now with a 3 times multiplier on all experience. Now every watch is as 3 watches. Watch as the experience flies in. And now with only a bit more work, we make our next level. I needed this. I need that. I think that was the longest train I've ever fought. Jesus. 1, 2, 3. And that'll do. That's enough digital watches for the next level. We can hotwire cars now, and with plenty of time to spare. It feels good. It does. It feels good. I've wanted this. Hotwire engine. And 3, 2, 1. Try it again. Still didn't work. Try it again. Still didn't work. Try it again. And it worked. What do you know? We'll do this rinse and repeat for the last cars, and our wall is done. Here goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we have finally afforded ourselves freedom from earthly suffering. Well, wasn't that all extremely relaxing? And it all came about as a result of that positive visualizing we did at the start of this exercise. Last time we raised our light-footed and sneaking stats, which have helped us through this snowstorm. We've come a long way on the axe tree now. We're on level 4 going on 5. We can hotwire cars, but I never expected I would find this much ammo, and I'm kind of curious to try it out. Well, visualizing, after all, is very thirsty work. And I'm pretty sure that behind this car barricade I don't have to be worried about anything, so here goes nothing. This is supposed to be one of the quietest pistols in the game. I think we should be able to max out our aiming levels from back here. Of course, it is a bit dangerous, but they should disperse because I can make myself unseen. Here goes nothing. And since I'm extremely confident that this will work, let's go all out this time. After all, everyone loves a good spectacle. I think the max number we could have in our sights is 4 at once, so... 1. Now, although it's the loudest, it's also one of the best ways to get experience with the shotgun. There goes another 4. That took us from 1427 to 1469. Outstanding results here. There's another. That's 1 more level. That was like 45 experience with 1 shot. It's bananas how good the shotgun is for training. Again, and again, and again, and again, and again. I mean, they'll come from all over the neighborhood, but hey, they'll have stuff, right? I mean, after all, that's what makes this so worthwhile. There's another, and I'm all tapped out for now. But it's nearly enough for the next level of aiming, and it looks like we're more consistently hitting shots with this M625. Yeah, that's 1 shot per each now. That's what we want. That's what we want. And that's even with a slight level of panic he's getting from being near them. Another. That's pretty consistent. I like this. This is working pretty well. And again, we have a good number of rounds, but I think we're going to be surrounded again. It just kind of goes to show that guns really aren't, well, unless if you have a lot of ammo and cars, it's usually just not worth it. There we are. Wow, it is kind of satisfying though. And I still have 25 rounds left. That seems like more than enough. Despite the extreme cold, I think I'll be just fine here. Just fine. And look, we haven't even attracted in a larger crowd. This is fantastic. They're stuck standing there and I get to practice. This is great. Loving it. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever even used this opportunity before. To train aiming in this way. There goes a few more. Oh, now we are actually tapped out. I now have to wait for them to just sort of disperse. Fortunately, I still have a few weapons that are slightly loaded. We'll just use the last of what we have there. It's probably going to be very loud. Here we are. Oh, that's much louder. And someone's watch alarm seems to be going off. This is louder and worse. Wow. Yeah, and look at how many more it's drawing, for Christ's sake. Here we go with the last few. Alright, now it's just going back into my coffin. I didn't realize that, watch alarm would go off. That's a little more persistent. Here goes nothing. Seems like a better time than ever to start lifting weights, you know? Sort of like an American Psycho moment while I'm trapped at home. And look, just like that, they're dispersing again. Great. It appears as if one crawled under. No matter. Now, how am I gonna get all of that crap? Probably not today, but I could just make my way out of this car now. It's almost totally safe. Totally safe. I wonder, I have a new idea. Here's something I had never thought of before. If I can get away with shooting them from behind cars, then what about this? Can I also learn to sneak from behind cars? I haven't tried this one yet, but I think it's entirely plausible that this could work. Alright, I'm just gonna call them all out. Everybody nearby, just come on over. In fact, let me just press down on this horn for a second. Head back out of the car. Sit down for a few minutes. Relax. Relax. And now just a little bit later, it's time to walk out the door. Now they can't get to me, but the question is, and I am gaining experience in a completely safe way. That's amazing. Wow, so as long as I can box myself in with cars, I should be able to gain all the experience and sneaking that I want. I might not be getting quite as much as if I were near more of them, but it's still something. And technically it's free experience. Yep. I am gaining quite a lot now. All right, this is free XP. I'll be back in a little while. I just have some free levels I'm gonna claim. You gotta keep them interested and then crawl back to safety. Yep. Oh, this is almost too good to be true. I've never done it in a totally safe way like this. Yep, just look at how fast we're gaining sneaking levels. It just goes to show when you visualize your success, you'll start to accelerate. Oh, this is fantastic. Look, we're already gaining so many more levels. I think it'll take about 24 or 48 hours to gain the last 2 levels here. Yep, there it goes. Up and up and up. And in fact, this side is totally safe to do this from. Now all we need to do is get out and sneak around a bit more. And there it is, free levels. All right, I'll be here for a little while. Now we're really going faster. Look at that. All it took was a few horn honks. That's like 100 XP in 5 minutes. Wow, that's amazing. Absolutely incredible. Let's get even more of them. And there it is. The tried and true leveling technique. This is how it's done. This is the best way. I think this might even beat the siren way, because the siren way tends to crash the game. This way is far more reliable. Hundreds of XP per minute. That's bananas. And all I do is this. You know, it scales with the number of zombies that are nearby, right? So the more of them that you can get closer to you, the better it works. That's why we'll just keep doing it. If I had saved some of those shotgun shells, this would have been even better. Here we are. Somehow they've forgotten about me, but they're still aggroed to the sounds, so they aren't noticing me. Wowzers. Sneaking level 6. That didn't take too much effort either. And now here goes light-footed level 6. Okay, you can see where this is going. It's a completely safe way to level. I'm gonna hang out here a bit longer on my own and just get the last few levels. I might not go all the way to 10 because it just takes forever, but let's see what we can do. Well, here we are again. It's been 1 week. I am ridiculously tired, severely depressed, and thirsty. Yes, maybe I've lost 6 kilograms. However, I now have nearly level 8 in sneaking and light-footed. I'm pretty proud of myself. I've never managed to get this high in these two this early on in a playthrough. And it just speaks to the value of maxing everything out. We're gonna drink here. I've been subsisting on berries for a week and living in a gas station. Haven't slept in a long time. But you do what it takes. You do what it takes, you know? And the beauty is that as we get better at it, it becomes easier to stay hidden from them. So, whereas they used to see me when I came out, now I need to take a moment and get back into my car. But it's just been rinse and repeat with this for a week. It's a couple more rounds of this to go. Is it fun now? Well, actually, yes, it is kind of fun to do. I just appreciate seeing my numbers go up. I have somewhat of an obsession with that. There we are now. So as it turns out, just walking straight into the wall does better than anything else. You don't have to worry about re-rendering or... Here we are, this is the best spot on the wall to walk directly into. Oh, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Technically, this is AFK. I could just put something on my keyboard and walk away. But here we are, light-footed level 8. That's pretty great to know, but I think we'll save up the rest of it for last time. It'll take a while to get those last 2 levels. And I should probably go back to sleep. It's, probably taking a toll on my health. I love this hiding in plain sight. That might actually be my favorite stat exploit I've ever found. I've never found a way to do that that was totally safe. I always had to pay attention whenever I was stat farming. Now it's made it just a bit more mindless. And I'm curious to see what we can do with these maxed out stats. I like to think that now is where the real playthrough begins. Any day we get a decent snowstorm now, we'll be practically invisible. And from then it's just a matter of maxing out our other trees, which I don't think should be quite as much of a challenge now that we've maxed out these. Some of them, like the professions, I really, I haven't fully explored yet. But hey, if we could, I'd like to fully max out this character. Saying it right now, there's a lot of this game I still don't know about, particularly fishing and trapping. Well, I hope that this endeavor has somehow helped you to experience spiritual liberation. I know it's helped free me from many demons already. There's a lot more to accomplish. And Gerald McWilliams has come very far, farther already than his father had ever come in his lifetime. I think we'll leave it there. That's great. Well, I'm gonna have a sit on the ground now. As always, thanks to my patrons. You keep me free from harm, doo-doo, and bad feeling every day. And I'm very grateful. Grateful, truly, is not a long enough word for it. So I'll need to think of a longer word. Well, that's enough. I hope you've had your daily dose of philosophical stat grinding. We'll start to explore the other trees next time and max this one out. We'll finish this one off. Almost feels like gaining an old school RuneScape 99. Feels good, feels good. Well, until then, thanks for watching. My name's Ambiguous Amphibian. Goodbye now.